at 5 a.m. Nangning, the only coastal provincial capital in western China, is waking from its slumber. As a vital hub connecting the southeast coast with the southwest interior, Nangning became the first city among the 5 ethnic minority autonomous regions in China to open a metro system. Nangning's urban rail transit is ushering in a new era. The Nangning Metro Line 5 is currently under construction here.
The torque is high right now. Reduce the thrust a bit.
An urban transportation network for Nangning is being woven together in their hands. This colossal machine, known as a tunnel boring machine, is a high-tech machine for modern underground tunneling projects. It is vividly referred to as the Pangolin. At this moment, it is tunneling through Nangning's underground soft soil, advancing steadily forward. Nangning's geological conditions are quite complex, making the TBM an essential tool for metro tunnel construction. TBM is a specialized engineering machine for tunneling. Its cutting wheel at the front is equipped with durable blades that continuously rotate and cut, gnawing through soil and rock. The debris is automatically conveyed to a muck car, which then transports it to the surface. At the same time, it can also inject grout and install tunnel segments on the freshly bored tunnel walls. As this colossal machine advances, a complete tunnel is constructed in one continuous operation. Its construction is 8 to 10 times faster than traditional manual tunneling. While the TBM burrows through the mountains under Nangning, 2,100 kilometers away in Dalian, a significant undersea project is awaiting the arrival of the tunnel boring machine. Dalian Bay, located at the southernmost tip of the Liaodong Peninsula, is renowned both domestically and internationally for its abundant seafood. In this calm yet bustling sea area, almost no one knows that beneath the surface of the sea, an arduous and intense battle is being fought. Dalian Metro Line 5 spans 24.5 kilometers. It starts from Hutan New District Station in the south, and ends at Ho Guansuan Station in the north. The section from the railway station to Sor Yuan South Station has a total length of 3,310 meters. The section under Diamond Bay is 2,310 meters. Despite being only a little over 2 kilometers long, this section is considered as a super undersea project.
It is an undersea metro tunnel. It crosses the sea. There's a section of limestone in this area of Dalian.
Within this section of limestone, 172 karst caves are hidden. The largest of them is up to 25 meters high. When the TBM, weighing hundreds of tons, passes through this area, the pressure on the rock layer is equivalent to 2 people standing on a beehive. Collapse accidents could happen at any moment. The complexity of the terrain is unprecedented.
Segment pitch angle -0.5. Roger that.
Roger.
Let me check if this was received. 5. How many power parameters in total? 6, right? 6.
Correct.
6. We've also got the 6 power parameters.
With no experience to rely on and no prior project to refer to, any mistake in any step could result in a life-threatening situation.
Because it's an undersea project, the construction risks are high, with significant soil and water pressure. To mitigate these risks, we expanded the diameter of the segments and used a single TBM for the construction.
After scientific evaluation, we ultimately decided to customize a 12.26 meter large diameter slurry balance TBM for the undersea segment of the project.
It's nearly fully assembled now. We'll soon enter joint commissioning. After the testing is completed, we'll disassemble it and transport it to Dalian to work on Dalian Metro Line 5.
To ensure the TBM can advance safely and reliably below sea level, construction crews began grouting the undersea karst caves.
What's the sleeve's depth?
Right now, just 2 sections so far.
Just 2 sections. Has it reached the muddy seabed yet?
Not yet, still about 10 more meters to go.
Our task now is to process these karst formations, to ensure that as the TBM advances, the face and soil remain uniform, and the filler in the karst caves is compact.
The grouting work is almost complete. The custom-made TBM is now being lowered for installation. This massive steel pangolin is beginning its journey beneath the sea. Operating such a colossal TBM is not an easy task. When the TBM roars underground, many people on the surface are intently observing and controlling its every move through various instruments. In the era of big data, only after comprehensive analysis of vast amounts of data can commands be issued to successfully complete each inch of underground tunneling with the TBM.
I have a centralized cloud platform. All data can be collected there. So when you need to use it, you just input your requirements, such as geological conditions and equipment specifications, into it. It can then help you with calculations and analysis via big data.
There is a term for this smart construction site. Even our management can be done through remote monitoring. Our advanced internet technology is also applied to on-site management. In the future, just like autonomous vehicles, shield tunneling operations, especially TBM operations, could also become more autonomous.
Big data monitoring makes construction smarter and safer. TBMs are the pioneers in metro tunnel construction. In the underground projects of major cities nationwide, hundreds of TBMs are simultaneously and gorges. adapting to various complex terrains. Chongqing is a crucial strategic hub for the development of Western China, a key link in the Belt and Road and Yangtze River economic belt, and a highland of inland openness, appealing to a vast number of visitors. Chongqing's stunning blend of mountains and rivers, with the Jialing and Yangtze rivers winding through the city, and mountains interspersed within its urban landscape, has earned it the nickname Mountain City. Its unique geography gives Chongqing its distinctive character.
Three two three four 5 6 7 8. Look up 6 7 8. 3. Okay.
Long Yin, a graduate of Beijing Dance Academy, is both a dancer and a teacher at the Chongqing Arts Center. The 33-year-old Long Yin is a genuine Chongqing native. She has witnessed every change in Chongqing's rail transit over the years.
I was born in the 1980s. Back then, Chongqing had neither metros nor light rail. When I was young, there were those braided buses. They were electric trams with 2 small braids. And there were also the number 2 buses. When we were students in Shapingba, we needed to go to Jiefengbei, which was then referred to as going into the city. We would ride the number 2 bus for a very long time. Probably for 1 or 2 hours.
Joining Long Yin in witnessing the transformation of Chongqing's urban rail is Huang Qin, a recently retired news media professional from the army.
I've lived in Chongqing for nearly 20 years. Line 2 was the first light rail to open. When it opened, I rode from Liziba to the zoo. Many people had seats but chose to stand. They clung to the windows to enjoy the view. I did the same. For Chongqing residents today, I guess being without light rail would be like us being without a phone or electricity.
This is the Yangtze Cableway in Chang'an Temple, Yuzhong District. It spans the Yangtze River to Nanning's Shangxin Street. It is China's self-designed and manufactured large-scale cross-river cableway, dubbed the first sky corridor of the Yangtze River. It has been in operation for over 30 years. Today, Long Yin is taking her students on a ride on the Yangtze Cableway to experience firsthand the previous river crossing vehicle and feel the evolution of the city's transportation. The Yangtze Cableway in Chongqing was once a key mode of crossing the river for Chongqing residents. Now, it has become one of Chongqing's popular tourist attractions, having been replaced by metros and monorails. The cableway has shifted from being a mode of transport to a tourist attraction, thanks to the rapid development of the urban rail system. After retiring, Huang Qin regularly meets with a few photographer friends to photograph Chongqing's light rail.
Mr. Huang, you're here so early.
Zhang Cuanhua is Huang Qin's protege. Locally, he has become a well-known photography enthusiast.
I photograph every new rail line, including the recently opened Line 6 and the Dongshumen Yangtze River Bridge. The underground rail lines up perfectly with the tunnel. In June 2015, it was not open yet. The construction was still underway, and the tunnel wasn't complete. You could see the workers covered in sweat.
Documenting the city's development and capturing changes in urban rail has become a way of life for these photography enthusiasts.
While photographing the light rail, I saw a couple riding from the end station to the start, and back from the start to the end. They made the trip 3 times.
You could see they were chatting.
I saw them.
Urban rail has become an integral part of people's lives. Yet, more than 30 years ago, building urban rail in Chongqing was a dream far beyond reach for many. Zhong Jianhua is the mastermind behind Chongqing's rail transit. He has been in this industry for over 30 years. In those 30 years, he has focused on just one thing: building Chongqing's rail transit system.
Chongqing is a mountainous city, where road construction conditions are challenging. Just look at the roads in Chongqing today. They're not as wide as the major roads in Beijing. The roads are built along the mountainsides and wind around the mountains.
Chongqing's urban area is steep and hilly, with deep valleys crisscrossing it. Bicycles and motorcycles are a rare sight here. Before the urban rail system was built, buses were the main mode of transportation in this largest industrial and commercial city in the southwest. They bore the brunt of the transportation burden. Today, Chongqing's urban rail system has woven a vast transportation network. The monorail is a key component of this network. To bring rail transit to this mountainous city, Zhong Jianhua conducted nearly a decade of research on various rail systems around the world.
Line 2 runs along the river but then has to climb the mountains. The slope is 50 per thousand, which means an elevation gain of 50 meters per kilometer. This is something a metro just can't handle.
After thorough evaluation, the straddle-type monorail was chosen as the solution for building Chongqing's Line 2. The straddle-type monorail is supported and guided by a single-track beam, which the train straddles as it moves. It requires less investment, shorter construction periods, a smaller footprint, as well as a smaller turning radius, among other advantages.
To conduct a feasibility study and evaluation, experts from all over the country came to Chongqing. They saw that Chongqing was planning to use a monorail, which were unheard of across the country at that time. People weren't very familiar with monorail systems, but after taking a look, they realized that apart from the monorail, metros, and other options just wouldn't work. They couldn't handle the steep slopes, and the turning radius was too small.
The world's first straddle-type monorail line was created in 1888. It was designed by Frenchman Charles Lartigue and pulled by a steam locomotive. Though it had a small passenger capacity, this three-dimensional transportation system blended well with the local environment. Over 100 years later, China also began to explore straddle-type monorail technology. After extensive investigation, research, and comparison, we successfully mastered 3 core technologies: track beam technology, switch technology, and bogie technology. This made it possible for the monorail to come to Chongqing. Today, the monorail has become a unique feature of Chongqing's landscape. The extensive rail network makes travel convenient for Chongqing citizens, and allows tourists to sample a wide variety of local delicacies.
The chicken is here.
Chicken for table 1.
Liziba Liangshan Chicken offers an authentic taste of Chongqing. The restaurant is small, but business is booming.
Table C3's order isn't ready yet, sir.
We're busy even on rainy days and scorching days. We estimate the light rail has boosted our traffic by 20 to 30%.
Just 200 meters east of Liziba Liangshan Chicken, there is a seemingly ordinary residential building, which has become a famous landmark nationwide. Liziba Station is approaching. Liziba Light Rail Station is known as the most magical station. The rail line whizzes through the buildings. Drivers do not to overshoot the station. Every day, the spectacle of the rail passing through buildings and across ravines plays out in midair. The rail passing through buildings is something many find hard to believe. Over 300 trains pass through these buildings every day, which makes people wonder about the impact on the residents here. Does the noise really not affect them? Zhou Haogang is a private business owner. For him, taking the light rail is the most convenient way to travel. The Liziba Light Rail Station is right below his building.
This is my home. The impact of the light rail on our living conditions is virtually non-existent. There's practically no noise, not as loud as car tires on Binjiang Road.
It uses a rubber tire system, which keeps noise levels low when operating in the city. It's like a car passing in front of your house.
Low noise is one of the advantages of the straddle-type monorail. It is precisely this advantage that allows Liziba Light Rail Station to blend seamlessly with the residential buildings. The convenient and comfortable light rail not only makes life easier and more enjoyable for the local citizens, but also deepens their love for the city. Every person in the city experiences the changes in the city's transportation and the beauty of this city in their own unique way.
Next stop, Yangjiaping. The train will open the doors on the right.
The monorail trains crossing mountains and valleys have long become a signature of Chongqing. But few people know that as the monorail train speeds along, the overhead contact wires hanging on both sides of the track beam continuously supply power to the train. The bus bar is the main component that transmits electricity from the contact wires. If it encounters any issues, it would directly affect the power supply to the train. To put it simply, the monorail track is like a high-speed road. Any hazard on the track could cause a catastrophic accident. At 12:30 in the middle of the night, all the trains on Line 2 have stopped running, and the maintenance team begins their busy work. This team has been working with the tracks for over 1,700 days. They are known as the guardians of Chongqing's light rail. Today, the team heads to Liziba Station to replace some of the severely worn bus bars. Inside this maintenance vehicle, 7 energetic night elves are racing against time. They have only 4 hours to complete the work. At 1 a.m., the workers arrive at the work site. The platform of the work vehicle is 5.5 meters long and 0.8 meters wide. The replacement work must be done in this cramped space. Time is ticking away second by second. Even though it's late at night, in Chongqing, the outdoor temperature is still as high as 40 degrees Celsius. The delicate work and unbearable heat greatly test the workers' patience. At 4 a.m., after tightening the last screw, the workers successfully completed the repair and replacement work. These maintenance team members spend 4 hours every night, ensuring the safe travel of over 30 million people in Chongqing. After a night of hard work, a bowl of authentic Chongqing noodles might be their greatest comfort. As Chongqing's monorails weave through mountains and skyscrapers, a new type of monorail transportation is taking root in Wuhu.
It is faster and offers higher service levels. It is also environmentally friendly. Moreover, it adapts better to urban construction conditions. Wuhu uses a continuous steel structure system. The track beam width is about 0.69 meters.
Environmental friendliness and practicality are the new monorail's merits. The track beam width in Chongqing is 85 centimeters, while the one in Wuhu is 69 centimeters. This means that the tracks can be laid in the green belts between roads. China's urban rail transit has overcome a century of backwardness to achieve rapid progress, thanks to the relentless research and development of science and technology experts, and the determination and courage of the builders who strive for excellence. The successful independent development of the tunnel boring machine accelerated the construction of China's urban metro network. The breakthrough in straddle-type monorail technology has brought benefits to rail transit in China's small and medium-sized cities. The rapid innovation of electrification equipment provides important guarantees for the safe operation of urban rail. It is the countless engineers, researchers, and builders who have transformed "Made in China" into "Created in China," breaking through multiple world-class challenges and creating numerous engineering miracles. For many people, the opening of an urban rail line is the beginning of a new, happy life. In the places where these happy urban rails lead, what kind of charm will be revealed? And what stories will unfold? Please stay tuned for the 5-part documentary series, Chinese Urban Rail, Episode 3, Charm.